The next candidate is Natalia Jakuc, PhD student in veterinary sciences, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. The title of the presentation is The Rhythm of the Mind, How the Pituitary Gland Harmonizes Your Hormones.
Have you ever seen a symphony orchestra concert and asked yourself, what does the conductor actually do? The musicians all know how to play their instruments. Wouldn't they be able to get by without the conductor? Well, as any classical music enthusiast will quickly inform you, the conductor has a crucial role in the performance. They ensure proper tempo, volume, and overall harmony amongst all the instrument groups. Well, what if I were to tell you that you have a 12mm conductor nestled under your brain? I'm referring to the pituitary gland, also known as the master endocrine gland. An endocrine gland is a tissue that produces hormones, which are signaling molecules that circulate in the blood. Neuroendocrinologists sometimes refer to the pituitary as an orchestra conductor. But why is that? And how can a better understanding of the pituitary lead us to solutions to infertility? In a symphony orchestra concert, everything begins with the musical piece itself, which is written in the form of a partition. The partition contains all the notations needed to convey how the music should be played. In our analogy, the partition represents the signals that the hypothalamus, an area at the base of your brain, sends to the pituitary, depending on the physiological needs of your body. Next, the conductor will interpret the partition into gestures that are understandable to the musicians. The conductor is your pituitary gland. It will secrete hormones that will be communicated directly to its target tissues. And finally, we have the musicians themselves that will interpret and execute the instructions of the conductor and in turn play a beautiful melody. The musicians represent the tissues of your body that have receptors to the hormones that were secreted by the pituitary. Examples of pituitary target tissues include the thyroid, the adrenals, the bones, and what interests us in our research, the gonads, so the ovaries and the testes. Now, imagine one day the conductor comes up and has all the partitions in front of him of all the instruments, but for some reason completely ignores the violin section, leaving them completely lost. This is what happens in abnormal pituitary sometimes. The hypothalamus will send its usual signals, but when the pituitary has a dysfunction of a specific cell population, it will be unable to secrete its hormones, and hence cannot communicate to its target tissue. In our research lab, we are investigating how mutations happening specifically in the gonadotrope cells of the pituitary, which are the cells that create luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone, also known as LH and FSH, can induce problems in infertility. Our research has found that causing these mutations has already altered reproductive functions downstream in the gonads for both male and female mice. We hope that a better understanding of the pituitary can lead to solutions to couples facing infertility, and in turn, restore the harmonious rhythm of the mind. Thank you.